Well, howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004. And well, it's time for the Dover 400, the night race. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. So anyways, what a eventful end to New Hampshire, where Tony Stewart stole the win from us, but Jeff Gordon trying to take us out after the, well, I guess you could say a revenge attempt from Richmond. Nearly took out his championship in the process. So we got Dover, Talladega, and Kansas. So some great racing coming up. We gained 20 points on your points leader, Jeff Gordon. So we're under 122 back, which, I mean, if you truly think about it, our average of trying to reach 20 points gained per week is still there. Matt Kenseth keeps his championship hunt alive. I mean, think about it. A top 5 run at New Hampshire puts him at 480 back. I know it's extremely long odds to win the championship, but you got to think about it. It's keeping himself in the hunt. Anything can happen. I mean, think about it. If Tony Stewart has a DNF, he's 180 points out. Right? So, I mean, anything can swing at this point. Don't count them out just yet. So, we're going to go ahead and get our Dover car ready, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, the bad news is we're going to have to run the same piece we ran at New Hampshire, which means the car is going to be down on power. It's going to be down on grip because we're working on the other Speedway car. And we need to save that other one for Martinsville and Rockingham, because the truth be told, Rockingham is probably going to decide who's going to race for the championship. Like, that is like your chase cutoff race, so to speak. So you're going to have to be physical there. If you need a few more points, you're going to have to use it up. I want to make sure we have a bullet to do so. So, car rating of 81. Let's go to Dover. Alrighty, folks. So we qualified 4th here for the Dover 400. Newman is on pole. Let's go trackside.
We're live at Dover International Speedway for the Dover 400, brought to you by MRN. This is a tough track, both physically and mentally. What is it the drivers struggle with so much here, Barney?
This place has got high bank concrete corners that can be really tricky for some drivers. You've got to always be thinking ahead in this race and planning your passes well. Otherwise, you may quickly find yourself in the wall.
The 82 car will start this race with the all-important points lead.
Well, the NASCAR and Winston Cup Trophy is what it's all about. But you can't get it if you don't consistently gain points. These guys know that, and they're working hard to try and increase their lead this week.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished 6th in the points last year. Plus, he did an admirable job filling in for Sterling Marlin in some Cup runs.
An unusual back-of-the-pack start for Andy Armstrong.
I spoke to the crew chief this morning, and he told me that they just missed the setup in qualifying, but he does expect his driver to make his way up through the field and get a good finish without much problem.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. I mean, how ironic. Top 4 of the championship contenders, really, in the top 4. So this is going to be great. Even Bobby Labonte's still alive for the championship. But, yeah, you think about it. When is the championship favorite going to truly be decided? I still think Gordon is. But we've seen it numerous times when someone comes out of the woodwork and just truly takes over the Winston Cup Championship. And Newman is one maximum points day and a huge win from being that guy. So this is going to be fun, guys. Here we go, Dover. A lot of very angry drivers as well, with Gordon and Ryan Newman not exactly happy. So the championship, I mean, it is going to have some drama. It's kind of like an organic playoff race. You know, everyone's very upset at each other. Gordon and Newman are upset at me, but someone's going to have to win. Someone's going to have to lose. Let's see how this one shakes out. I'm not willing to go 3 wide. We're slow at the start of the race here, but I'm just going to let them run out. Just find our way to the bottom, slowly, methodically work our way. We're really excited about Dover, and I just want to make sure we take care of our equipment. Gordon's going to block us with everything he has. The good news is, for now, he's a 58-point rival, which means if we hit him, he's going to be a 60-point rival. Then he's going to actually start hitting back. Right now, he'll only block us. If they're under the 60-point threshold, they will not hit you. They will only block you and race you aggressively. So now we're in 5th place. We qualified 4th. We did have pole speed and Q trim. Come on now. There we go. Now we have some real estate. We can kind of use the ebbs and flows of Dover, which is one of the best just pure racing tracks on the circuit. I mean, Gen 6 decimated this track. If you ever watch a Gen 5 or a Gen 4 Dover race, you'll fall back in love with this track. Trust me, it's amazing. And you talk about just tracks that are, you know, forget the history, forget the pageantry. Just looking at tracks that are and just pure fun to race at. I think the two best tracks for that are Texas and Dover on this game. Both of those tracks are just incredibly fun to race at. It's just the ebbs and flows. It's a very forgiving track. There's a lot of banking, a lot of room here. But at the same time, if you slip out of that groove, it can really bite you. So right now, Bobby Labonte, check this out. Daytona 500 champion for 2011 in this playthrough this season. He's in second place. He's still mathematically alive and realistically alive for the Winston Cup Championship with 8 races to go. If he was to find a way to win this race and perhaps have a little help go his way, maybe Gordon has a DNF. Could we see Bobby Labonte emerge as the upset for the championship here? So I'm saying anything could happen here, guys. This is the time you want to peak. And right now, Ryan Newman, as we touched earlier, Ryan Newman, I mean, he's like 20, 25 points out from the championship lead. I don't like outside at Dover. I just don't like it. I'll wait and pass Stewart on another corner. We have not led a lap here, so we need to make sure we do that, even if we have to stay out a little bit, sacrifice some track position. Get underneath them here. Come on, come on. There we go. Aggressive. Hug that bottom. We've had some amazing moments here at the Dover night race. I mean, who can forget that battle back in, what was it, Season 2, Season 3, me and Ryan Newman. I had the lead. Newman was gaining on me. My tires were slipping, and I got held up by, I think it was Hermie Sadler. He held me up. I was fighting. I've never fought a car harder than I did in that episode, right? Season 2, Season 3 Dover 400. And Newman passed me with a few laps to go. I was so devastated after fighting that hard with an extremely loose race car to lose that race. And the next year, I think it was Season 3 or Season 4, we were leading, and it was like the final lap. We ran out of gas, and Mark Martin passed us and won this freaking race. It took us so many seasons to win at Dover. I mean, it was like, it was, in a way, it was kind of like Earnhardt at the Daytona 500. It's just like everything kept happening, right? It would be a bad pit stop, or we get in an accident, or just running out of gas, or, you know, it was just, everything kept happening to us, keeping us out of victory lane here. Oh, I'm sorry, Labonte. Glad I didn't punt him in the fence there. Newman's about to get the most laps led bonus, so I have to play strategy according to that. Curious where Jeff Gordon is and where the pit strategy is going to go. Wouldn't be surprised if the 24 car was to go out there and try maybe pitting early, gain some track position, right? And how about the 99 car? Jeff Burton, 5th place. I mean, he's had back-to-back top 7 finishes. It's top 8 or top 7. I mean, Burton in this game just does not do any good because it's based off his 2003 season. And for those who don't know, 2002 and 2003 was very underachieving years for Jeff Burton. So it's pretty cool to see him kind of resurge. But, man, we cannot shake this 18 car here, guys. And he's a little bit of a rival. Maybe we can kind of steam him off a little bit, kind of cool him down, and see if we can try to get around him, be a little bit less aggressive. Oh, we got a shot. We got a shot. There we go. Same move we pulled on Tony Stewart earlier. That's going to move us up to second. A little bit of a scratch there. Adjust the corner. Bobby Labonte to the bottom here. Side by side coming off the corner. We're going to get tight here, so we're going to lift, give it back to him. Hard racing here at Dover. This track is just so much fun, man. It really is. Inside. Oh, he expected it there. He went lower that time, trying to block. Our tires are starting to get worn. When will the pit stops begin? This is a track you're gonna see some contrarian strategies, I think. Which is the right way to win it? I have no idea. We got a car in trouble down there. That's going to be, unfortunately, Mike Bliss and the Kellogg's machine. He's under power now. So he's down a cylinder or something. But nonetheless, Winston Cup rolls on. So we Got around Bobby. Can we hold him off, though? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, car got really tight there. That's Dover for you, man. So who's going to pit and win? That's the million-dollar question. To me, I think we base our entire pit strategy based off the 12 car. We pit exactly when he pits. That way we keep up with him. Because if we pit earlier, it might cost us. And if we pit later, it might cost us. I want to pit exactly when that 12 car pits. And we're just far enough behind him to know exactly when he pits. Sometimes there's an advantage for being behind someone because they have to make the move before you, right? So you can kind of base your strategy. You know, if you're leading the race and someone's planning pitting super early, sometimes it can be very difficult to know that, especially if they're like 3 or 4 seconds behind at Pocono. You have no idea when they're going to pit. Because generally when they do pit, they'll pull to the inside on the back straightaway. Slew of cars have finally made their stops now. So fuel windows open here. Tires. I mean, right front's pretty worn. I probably could push the car a little bit harder. We were very gingerly on the tires early on because we were trying to navigate traffic. We weren't really running Q trim. I'm trying everything I can to get around Bobby Labonte here. I respect him too. Texans going at it here, trying to run each other to the lead here, and I can't get around them. And all these cars blending is going to really slow things up. That's going to hurt Ryan Newman big time, big time. Oh, he's pitting. He's got the right idea. Come on, go, 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 go. Here we go. Look at the time we gained on him. Oh, no, we drifted there. Go all four. No damage repaired. That was insane. Oh, we got slowed up right there. All right, knock on wood. Hope and pray to God we got a good pit stop here, guys. So, here's the thing. We pitted right what Ryan Newman did. We actually gained a little bit of time getting on pit road, but I don't know if it's going to be much. He did kind of slow us down there at the end. So how is this one going to shake out here, guys? This is going to be a fun finish here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to give the video a huge thumbs up. Great pit stop, 16 seconds, but Ryan Newman, I think, is already away. So Ryan Newman had a great pit stop there. We gained a little bit, but he must have had a 15.5 second pit stop. I mean, he had to have. I mean, he just flat out just outdueled us there. Now, Gordon is behind us. I don't know what strategy he's on here. Is he on the early strategy or pitting late? We pitted kind of, I would say, a little bit later. Because everyone pitted in that first cluster and a half, and then we pitted after that. So, we're a little bit later in the run. Not super late, though, like maybe a Tony Stewart or a Kevin Harvick as they're blending on the racetrack. But we were still running very competitive laps with 20 to 21 lap old tires. So I'm not too worried about our tire degradation here. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on. We're running ninth here, but the leader is way out front. Now we got to navigate all these cars. We're right behind Tony Stewart once again. He's a tough guy to pass. We passed him earlier there. Oh, no, Kenseth. Pressure. I mean, that was such a tough move right there, because if Kenseth would have made contact with me, we could have been in the wall. And he pinned me down there, and I tried to get my nose underneath him, and somehow he gave me in just enough room, man. Thank you, Kenseth. And I got Jeff Burton have a great run. Even the 97 car of Kurt Busch. I mean, Roush is really doing good right now. Too bad the 6 car is a mile away. Look at Jeff Burton. He's going to set up his teammate. His teammate's going to close the door there. Oh, car got loose right there. Come on, come on, come on. We can get around Kurt Busch. He's dropping back. There's Jimmy Johnson on the outside. 2-for-1 opportunity. Oh, car's loose. All right, come on now. We're trying to gain on him. Oh, no. Stewart on the inside. 3 wide, 3 wide. Hold your lane. Hold your lane. 4 wide for a moment. Possibly 4 wide there. Kurt Busch really going to run me off the track. Sorry, Johnson. Johnson had a choke up there. Sorry, Tony Stewart. He did make me go 3 wide, so I'm gonna hold my position. I would have done the same thing Tony did, though. So now we're 5th. The leader is very much out front. and I'm curious who it is, and it's Ryan Newman. So we talked about at the top of the show how Newman needed a race like this to kind of right the ship and put himself possibly in a championship favorite position. He's already got the maximum points day opportunity in his hands. And if a caution doesn't come out, more likely than not, he's going to victory lane. So this is really suiting up to be a great night for Ryan Newman. Now for us, though, we need to kind of minimize the damage, so to speak, and find a way to get around Jeff Burton, find a way to get around Dale Earnhardt Jr., which, I mean, let's be honest, Dale Jr. has been very cold as of recently. He hasn't really been up front contending for wins like he was in the 08 and 09 seasons. So, and with Bobby Labonte, I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. We talked about it. Bobby Labonte needing a huge night here at Dover to really help his championship hopes. He's out front. Think about it. Dale Jr. an opportunity to gain points on Jeff Gordon. You could even throw in Kevin Harvick. So you have the championship upsets like Labonte, like Kevin Harvick, and then you have potentially a new favorite with Ryan Newman possibly taking the points lead tonight based on Jeff Gordon's running order. If Gordon is, I would say, about 3, maybe 4 positions behind Newman, we should have a new points leader. So this is really shaking up to be an interesting championship battle. But can we run him down? Not a chance. We might be able to get Bobby Labonte, maybe. I mean, maybe. He's 1.4 behind with lap down cars. You never know, right? But Ryan Newman's gone. I mean, they adjusted that car, and he is gone. And that actually does happen in this game. Sometimes the AI will actually get better after a pit stop. I've had times where I dominated, I think it was on Thunder 03, which is coming back. I have full plans to hopefully do that. On Thunder 03, we were racing. And I was at Phoenix, driving as Jeff Burton, and we dominated the first half of the race. Came down and pitted, and Dale Jarrett, I mean, just whipped the whole second half of the race. I mean, like, not even the same zip code, or Martin, you know, it's just, it does happen. You can do everything in your power perfectly right, and just because they pitted, they'll be faster than you. And that does happen in these Thunder games. They do add that factor to it, which is true. Sometimes you'll make a magic adjustment to your car that separates it from the competition in more ways than one. This is a really bad spot to be. We're going to lose a lot of track position here. Kevin Harvick, very aggressive on the bottom, going to steal the position. But now Harvick's going to have to pass Scott Wimmer in this purple Barney-looking car. There we go. Big run on the bottom here. Going to try to pin me down. No. Bobby Labonte 1 second out here. We're gaining on him. God, dog, this car is tight right there. Car just got super tight in that corner, man. Come on, man. We already used our tires up. Move, please, David Green. Thank you. So let's see. Where are we at? 0.8 of a second. Look, me and Harvick have had our run-ins. I'm okay with that. Oh, no, not okay with that. Take care of the car. Okay. Just relax. Me and Harvick have had our run-ins, so it's nothing unusual. Yeah, I'd say our rivals in this playthrough are Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick, and Ryan Newman. We've had so many run-ins throughout the seasons. I love all the drivers in real life. It's just in this playthrough we don't like each other. Where is that 18 car? I mean, he can't be that close. I don't even know, guys. I'm confused. I don't even see the 18 car. Third right now. Okay, just focus. Focus. I don't even see Bobby Labonte, to tell you the truth. Come on, go to the outside. Yes! Thank you, Clay Dixon. He blocked Harvick there, buddy. I owe you a big one there, man. I owe you a beer. Thank you. And that was the deciding factor. Newman destroys the field. Labonte gets a huge points day. And Jeff Gordon, uh-oh. We got a new points leader, I think, fellas. Oh, a crazy battle at the end is going to really shake up the championship. Because, I mean, look at this. 38 laps led. Wow. If you would have told me the only two guys that were going to lead laps that was Newman and Labonte, I'd been like, what? Crazy, crazy stuff. Roush continues to get their stuff going in the right way. Big days for Kurt Busch and Jeff Burton, even Kenseth. Throw them in there. Let's look to the field here, guys. And you want to talk about Clay Dixon? I mean, look, he finished 36th, but he helped us get third place, so thank you, buddy, for that. Mike Bliss, his engine went south halfway. Carter and Watson going to be a bottom of the barrel here, guys. So thank you all so much for watching the video. Talladega is next. Oh, my goodness. Look, every time we go to Talladega, we have a crash, right? Everyone runs out of fuel. It's an upset winner. It's going to be insane. It could decide our champion very much. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're having a fantastic day out there, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And for all your NASCAR diecast shopping needs, 124s, 164s, hats, t-shirts, you name it, make sure to check out that promo code down below, guys. We'll save a whole bunch on shipping using the code DIECASTbuffet. So, anyways, on the Talladega, hopefully we don't end up at a catch fence. Have a great one, everybody. Diecast Buffet. Sign it off.